What's going on, fellas? Summer is coming. It's getting warmer and warmer, and I think I'm ready to overhaul my AC system in my truck. I got a few pieces that needs to be replaced, and I'm gonna try to do it today. Got more stuff here: expansion valves, dryer, mounting kits, condenser. I got everything packed, ready to leave, but pretty sure I'm gonna forget something, as I always do. Hey fellas, I'm here. Have to remove the airbox bracket, so I got better access to all these components right there from the AC. So before I start removing everything, I had to check if I got the correct pipes that goes from under the sleeper all the way here, and right here I'm replacing the bigger one, this one right here, and the tiny one right there. And on this side I'm gonna replace this tube right here going to the compressor, and the condenser is going to be replaced, and the dryer right here. Both expansion valves. One is right here behind the airbox bracket, and the second one is right there. Box is off. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, and this thing should come off. To put 14 millimeters bolts right here and 15 nuts right here. This weren't easy to remove. I think it wasn't touched. I mean, the AC system wasn't touched in 20 years, so I got vacuum done, so there shouldn't be any gas in it, but just in case, you know, gotta wear this, because when I unhooked any of the lines, there may be still pressure in it. I don't know. Shouldn't be any gas in it, but who knows? Just in case, safety first. Bracket is off with the air filter in it. My evaporator is a little bit dirty. I cleaned it a long time ago. But look at this. Look at all this stuff that is stuck on it. So I think I'm gonna start with this one, this side under the sleeper. I spray it with the lubricator, but you can see there is a green residue on it. That means it was leaking from here. So I'm gonna start with this side. I'm gonna put some penetrating oil on this little brackets here, because these bolts were never removed. 20 years. I mean, these little nuts, and they are super little. One more time over there. Nah, that's enough. Okay, so I have to cut all 3 of these little nuts, because this the bolts that the nut is screw on, it's sitting in the plastic, and it's all rusty and it's just moving around. So all 3 brackets I have to cut it with a grinder. Okay, all 3 are off. This one is already out. That's what I'm talking about. It's all rusty. I'm gonna have to get new ones because I don't have these. Second and third, and now these little bolts right there from the small pipe. 1, 2, and 3 again, and they are 10 millimeters bolt and nut. This one came off fairly easy. We'll see how the second and the third one goes. One a little harder than first, but easy peasy too. Third one was the worst, but nothing too bad. And even after vacuum, I just loosened the bolt. You can see the gap, and the oil with the green dye still there, was coming out. You can see still dripping. I'm gonna unbolt this one right here. Before I do that, I'm gonna take this nut off and this bolt right here. Remove this little drain attachment from here, so I got better access to this nut here, because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to take this off. This 12mm bolt here, it's crazy tight. I mean, I think it's welded in the aluminum, but I managed somehow to move it. It's moving around, and because all these hoses that I have here, the cooling hoses that goes to APU, I got the worst access. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's not easy. It's still there. It's going slowly. The worst part is if I damage this pipe, this one right here that goes right there, if I damage this one, I'm not gonna be able to get it from dealer because they discontinue this. So, oh, gotta be careful here. I got the bolt out, and look, it does have some aluminum residue from the pipe thread. Shoot, I hope I'm gonna be able to reuse the tube. It was welded to it from the oxidation. Got both tubes off. This brackets too. There were two 10mm bolts holding it with this little clamps. Ready to take them out. Small one is out, and the second one, the fat one, is out too. And to be honest, I don't know if I had to replace them. Only the expansion valves maybe, but look at all this connectors where the rubber hose connect with the aluminum one. It's all oxidized, and on this side same thing. Look at this. It was not leaking from here, and maybe it would hold up another 20 years, but who knows. I'm gonna replace them anyway. Now the expansion valve, it's mounted with two Allen bolts, and these ones are super easy to unscrew. I was crying about this bolt here, but check this out. These two, wow. I got the front expansion valve out. It looks clean to me inside. I got a new one. I'm gonna put a new one. The oil with the dye is still coming out from the pipes. It was a lot of it. New expansion valve coming in. Okay, this valve is in. I got two new kits, the installation kit for the expansion valves, but I only use the two bolts that holds the bracket from the back side and the other two pipes, because this plate and this plate right here and this nut with the star is much better than the new one. This one is flat and doesn't have the, on the back side, this one got like a little, I don't know how to call this, like a little notch, so it fits the pipe right there better than the flat one, I think. I don't know, so I put the old one. Oh, and new O-rings inside on both sides. this one is in. After you remove the pipes, I forgot to mention, after you remove this bracket, these pipes come off. 2 bolts right there behind this bracket. Take the bolts out. Take this white foam or rubber. It's like a, I don't know, something that goes around. Take it out from here, from the front, and the expansion valve's gonna come out easy. There is a plate on the back side. This is the plate right there. So I left the old one too because it's all good. These 2 bolts goes behind this plate, this metal plate. These 2 bolts hold this bracket from the back. Now it's time for this mofo, and I don't think this one's gonna be that easy. Fellas, I can't believe that I got these bolts out. They were not as bad as I thought, but these ones are with the star key, with the T20. It's not getting focus. It's the T20. The other one was on the Allen bolts, and these ones are all on T20 stars. I just can't believe this bolt got out. I was thinking I'm gonna have to cut this thing in pieces. Just like that, got it out. And this one was just pull out. There was nothing holding it like on the other one, the white foam. So super easy. I'm gonna put the new one here. I got a new one right here that goes under the sleeper. Both old O-rings out. I'm gonna put new ones. New expansion valve under the sleeper is in. In my case, it was much easier than the front one and the firewall. What I was talking about, this little plate that holds the pipes. Check this out. On the small pipe, it's still loose, and on the bigger one, I'm talking about the plate from the new mounting kit. It doesn't even fit the tube. So I don't know if I got wrong mounting kit with the wrong plates, or I have no idea. That's why I'm using the old ones. So this one is not gonna even hold this pipe right here, and on this one is a little loose. I mean, on this one it will be fine, but this one, no way. To make it work, I would have to cut a little bit on the sides so it fits here. We got the old one all cleaned up. There is even part number on it, and check this out. Perfect. Same here. Now it's time for the pipes to go in. And fellas, I'm not a mechanic by any means, so if I do something wrong here, please don't judge me. I just hope this is gonna work. Got this tube in place. Now I have to connect it. This one is in, sitting nicely. Now I'm gonna put the smaller one. The tiny line is here. I'm just gonna secure it with these bolts right here. I got them cleaned up, so the thread is super clean. In 3 places. Okay. Got this one in, this one in. Now these little clamps here. All done here. Now under the sleeper. Okay. Silicone lubricant on the O-rings, and they go in. Put this plate on. Okay. It's all in and sitting tight. Okay, this is all tied and secured. I'm just gonna need these plastic holders here. So gotta get them from a dealer. Right now I'm gonna zip tie all this really tight so it's not moving. And right here too, till I got the new ones. So I got everything done here. Now it's time for the condenser and this too. So let's do it. And the dryer. Condenser is right here, and it's bolt on with 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 13 millimeters bolt nuts. Okay, everything is loose. This pipe going to the dryer, this one to the compressor. I got the new tube. It's off. Super easy to take it off. Now I'm gonna take the condenser off. Condenser is out. This pipe is out, laying right here. I'm gonna have to remove the bushings because I have to reuse them. I don't think the new condenser comes with bushings. I'm gonna have to check. Heck yeah, new one got bushings. I didn't know. Okay, nice. Condenser is on, just have to bolt it. This pipe that goes to dryer, it's on. Have to put the nut on it, and then here remove this plug, and tube is coming in. And fellas, make sure your condenser got this O-rings right here, because there is one here on the pipe, the small one, like this. This one goes here, right here, and there is another one that goes here. Some condensers like this one come without it. There is like a plug in it, and that's it. So don't forget to put one in. Everything is nice and tight. Now the dryer right here. Dryer almost done. I had to take off this solenoids with the brackets, and this one was stuck here. I had to warm it up with the torch. So now this clamps, the one is out. Now the new one. Just slide it in between these clamps. New O-rings on the ends. Wires in. This bracket. And all done on this side. Now I have to put the airbox back, and I think I'm done here. This little fella, gotta put it back right here. I cleaned the evaporator. Brackets on. I cleaned all the bolts, 2 bolts and 2 nuts, because they were rusty, and the studs, they were sticking out. So I cleaned it, put the anti-seize. Now the airbox. That's all, my friends. We'll see if this is gonna hold the refrigerant. I just have to put few zip ties here and there. And right here, the heavy-duty zip ties here, and I put the plastics with the broken bolts inside back, so I don't think I'm gonna even need new ones, because this is holding it perfectly. I forgot, I got this little valve that goes right there. I'm gonna replace that too, because this one is new with the hose. This one's gotta be replaced. New valves is in. Now I just have to ask these guys to do vacuum again, check if there is no leaks. Pump the refrigerant again, and I hope it's gonna keep me cool in the cab. And I'm going home. All done. So fellas, they are waiting for me with the machine outside to do the vacuum and recharge the AC system. We'll see how it goes. It holds the pressure. Still feeling the inside tank with the Freon. Putting in the oil.
It would spray everywhere and everything.
So I think I did a good job.
I'd say you did a pretty damn good job, actually. A while for it to do its thing, but this usually goes pretty fast when it's sufficiently, charged up. System is charged. Let's turn the truck on.
So everything is good, no leaks at all. System fully charged, and now I think it's the pressure sensor fault that won't let the compressor start working. So I'm gonna change this too. On my way to Volvo dealer to get this pressure switch. And I'm here. This one got 3 prongs and the new one got 4. The part number is different, but it's only because they changed the part number. He says it's the same thing, but I don't know. Check everything under my VIN number and it shows this is the new part number, so I'll take it. And look fellas, what else I got. These little brackets for the AC lines that goes under the sleeper. $20 each. Actually it was listed for $30 and they are selling for $20 each. This is, if I knew, I wouldn't buy this shit. Take the O-ring, put the new one, and put the new pressure sensor and new O-ring, and the new sensor is in. Now moment of truth. And the compressor start working right away. And temperature from the vents are going down. It was 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yep, right now it's 90. And it's going down. So it's cooling, fellas. 80 and going down. I got new air filter. The old one is still okay, but I'm gonna put a new one. Not that bad. It's not white, little gray, but still clean. New filter. Temperature still going down. So my job is done, fellas. AC is fixed.